Breakfast Television, and here is the very ambulance that responded and the medics that responded this morning. As we said, about 4:30 this morning, and a very nervous Melanie Eng is sitting talking with the paramedics. She's obviously really worried about when she needs to get to the hospital.
So Aga and Alina, by the way, Aga's been doing this for over 20 years. You've delivered
22 years.
22 years, 8 babies, and Alina's 1 year on the job, so this was your first time.
Just under a year, yes. It was my first time. Very exciting.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So she did all the work.
Did she?
Oh. I can't take all the credit. The mom.
Well, Mom did some of the work
did
too.
some of the work. Mom did, yeah.
Now, Mom was right here.
Right here.
She was.
Yes.
In this stretcher here.
She was lying here with baby.
But when you pulled up, now what had happened? And we talked to Lorna Kelly, who's your dispatcher, and she had said, "Listen, you got to pull over. You're not going to make it to Mount Sinai, and we can't chase you." So you pull up in the metro parking lot.
Dad was making a run for Sinai, and called. Mom said his baby's coming, and called, and Lorna got in, and she talked him down, and then she said, "Okay, you need to stop now." So she made the decision, and it was the right decision. And we pulled in. They pulled into the parking lot at Bathurst and Lawrence, northwest corner.
Yeah, northwest corner. Yes,
Northwest corner.
Yeah.
And then we pulled up, and Dad was in the process of handing the baby up to Mom as he was leaning over from the driver's seat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So,
wow.
and there's another little boy. There's a toddler, and he was a little annoyed.
I was a little upset. Yes.
Well, he got
was
woken up.
crying. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold and it was loud, and he was a little annoyed. So the big challenge was to get her out of the car with baby with the baby attached.
Yeah.
And
And to maintain warmth, that was really important for Mom to have the warmth for the baby and get him into the car.
So she,
She.
and we know how much she weighs
7
now.
pounds 2 ounces.
Healthy baby girl is being handed to Mom. That is when you arrived. That is honestly, it's some scary stuff. Was Dad on the phone saying with step by step what do I do? Because how would he know?
Lorna talked him through it.
Yeah.
She and I don't think it's her first delivery, but she coached him through the majority of it until we got there. The big decision was for him to stop. That was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And now Melanie is rightly concerned. All right, she's 4 weeks. What was the gestation on this baby?
Just shy of full term, 1 week.
Just shy of full term. So she's
term.
about 3.5 weeks shy of full term.
You're good to go.
You know what Aga was just saying? This happens all the time, though. You know, women can do this. We are made to do this, right?
I have 3, and if I comment that way, my wife will not be.
But for you, Alina, so this is the first time you've seen this all happen. You know, what's going through your head as this process is going
Yes.
on?
Well, I just want to make sure that everybody's okay. My patient's okay. The mom's good. The baby's nice and warm. We want to make sure to check the baby's heart rate, that everything's good there. The baby's pink, moving, grasping my hand, grasping my finger that has strength in that sense. Bring them in here and then get going to the hospital because
We reached in, and I said, okay, get some vitals, get some apparatus on baby, and she reached in and she grabbed.
I grabbed the little hand of the baby, and she grabbed my my hand.
And her face lit up. It's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, she grabbed my hand."
Do you have any kids?
I do not have any kids. but,
Wow,
yeah.
you got the fever maybe?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Now, when we look in one of your units, this is made for a big person. These things are made for big people. What do you have? How much do you have for little brand new lives into this world?
Not
here?
very much.
Not very much.
We have a little PD mate, but to be quite honest, she would be too small for that, and she was still attached to Mom.
Okay.
So without going into patient confidentiality, she was still attached to Mom, and we hadn't got any vitals on Mom, so we were concerned about how stable Mom was and if she was bleeding out, because things can go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the majority of times, there are 8 billion people on the planet, 8 billion times it went fine.
Really quickly, I've got to ask you this. How was Mom and Dad, how are they?
They're good. They're happy. They're extremely ecstatic. They have a beautiful baby girl, and
7 pounds 2 ounces,
Yeah.
and she cried vigorously. She cried.
Good for that's good.
Yes. And we actually, because when she started crying, I called Lorna because I knew Lorna would we see so much bad.
Yes.
So we got her first voice on tape. and it was a cry. It was a strong, vigorous
See,
There you
everything's
have
going to
it.
be
It's going to
okay.
be just right. I'm keeping your numbers handy.
That's right.
There you go.
She may ride around with you for a while. And again, every time that we think we're alone in this city at night, and it seems so desolate out there, there's you guys out there. There's Lorna on the other end of the phone. You're never ever alone when you're calling for help. So I'm glad everything turned out okay. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you for everything
thank
you do. All right, we're going to a break.
We're going to a break,
Not a
yeah.
water break.
Oh.
Just a break.
Okay.